my teacher, I mentioned to you, I think it's briefly a story. Again, chamba onto the meditator at Dhammasala from Tibet, then Dalhousie, then Dhammasala. The time was quite a long time ago. Not present. Maybe taking the aspect passed away. Maybe 15 years or maybe long, 20, I don't know, 20 years. So I asked the question, what is more important, to collect merit or to practice purification? I asked him one time. And then on the replied, purification. From his experience, that most important is to purify. That's what I said. That's why I replied. So, of course, why we're not Buddha now, omniscient one? Why our mind is not omniscient now? Why not Buddha? Is because of obscuration. Because of obscuration. But without obscuration, then we are Buddha. Without obscuration, and because of obscuration, we are sententious. So we can understand why Garambaji said, important is purification. You can understand the point. But of course, purification is not. Yes. First, purification. To actualize the path. Then, by actualizing path, then the different disturbing thought obscuration and the subtle obscuration to obscuration which many interfere to achieve omniscience, on the subtle obscuration, and gradually that thought disturbing thought obscuration, different levels get purified, then subtle obscuration. So as we are proceeding in the actualizing path, so like that. So at the very beginning, in order to actualize the path, then our mind some obscuration from beginningless rebirth. So much to purify. And then Jabjikita said, great, learned Lama, learned, good-hearted, pure, and so all three qualities, great. So Jabjikita said, to purify, to collect merit, to achieve realization. So Rinpoche said the best purification is best preliminary practice is studying Dharma. I think that Pradana the Katura Mitra Buddha's the Abhisamayanagarika, the commentaries and those the monks, nuns, that what they studied for many years, and Sarakat and Devung, the Lamatonga tradition, monastery, the Sarakat and Devung, there's 6 colleges, there are 3 great colleges, and within that, altogether 6 college. And then there are other Dachul Panjanamirti monastery, of course the main one Tibet, but there's branches in India, Dachul monastery. Then the other, many other monasteries. So many other monasteries, similar. So, though they studied for many years, very extensive. Also Madhyamika. So they're studying these subjects is the best preliminary. So what studying the memorizing text or the memorizing text, taking teachings, the debate, the detailed meanings of the basic lamrim, but it's elaborate, so whole path through enlightenment. So it's explained, introduced. So so it's like the airplane. It's like airplane. One person got like time to understand the whole, every pieces of the airplane. For example, try to understand like that. So how to go to enlightenment? Total cessation of obscuration and completion of realizations. So how to go to, how to approach, how to go. That. That's best preliminary practice. So the nuns monks here, studying is the best preliminary practice itself. So it is so fortunate, unbelievably fortunate to be able to study, receive teachings from qualified teachers who studied so well themselves for many years in the monastery, among the many learned ones. So really studied well. So taking teachings from them, from the learned teachers, learned, pure in morality and good heart. So it's, it's so important. And then second preliminary practice is reading 1,000 stanza, it's called Jetongpa in Tibetan. So 100 times reciting. Jetongpa 100 times. That's the middle preliminary practice. It's about subject on emptiness. So there's 12 volumes taught by Buddha in the Kanjura. Then then 3 volumes, Niti. Then there's 1,000 times of these 1 volume, condensed. Then, as I mentioned before, then most condensed is the essence of wisdom. directly reveals wisdom, indirectly reveals method. So that, then shorter than condensed, more condensed than that is a few syllables of present parameter. Lama tomba chuna de, the jishaba jajama yanda bazovesan, banjo, shekatu wala chato. That muni ma, not muni, mune, ma mune, so on. Or that one. Many texts has muni, that the Kunulamara, but the great Bodhisattva, from whom his one has to elaborate commentary on Bodhisattva, said during the teaching to us, that is mistaken. Many texts has that. Many texts. So it said mistaken. Mune. So but I asked the few art expert monk who knew Sanskrit, Sanat, who is brother of Kechambachasu, asked, but I think maybe asked him, but maybe I haven't thought about that. So he didn't bother much. Muni. He didn't say much. That's wrong. So maybe didn't. I don't know. A little bit hesitant. But I couldn't remember. But he was expert in some expert in Dharma, expert in many things. Grammar, poetry, all this, sound, or to say, how to put together letter, the sound. Yeah, like the Om, Sanskrit Om, then Auma Om, all that is, So anyway, like that. Then one syllable of Pradana Paramita, that's that contains everything. So it's a negative word, reputing the what appears to our hallucinant mind, wrong concept, hallucinant senses, action, object, everything appear truly existent or existing from its own side or existing by itself or real, what we normally talk real appear. Then as it appear real, we believe. We believe that we believe and see it that way. We believe it and see it that way. That's wrong concept. There is no such thing. All that. So repute all that. All this real I, real action, real object, everything. Samsara, nirvana, enlightenment, hell, happiness, problem. The whole real. Then is the total hallucination objectively reputed, or then this. It's a repute everything. All this. Repute all this. Sure, so it shows emptiness only. Shunyata. So that. So there are meditations on also other sector, Katuningma, so that also Gripate Kasure many times during initiation we have like that. Okay. So the most perfect Akhzure most powerful purification by doing Vajrasattva practice. The shortest one, 100 syllables, 21 times, or Vajrasattva whom, my root guru, I ask Vajrasattva whom, which one is better, which one should be, is better to Vajrasattva whom. You know, there, Vajrasattva also I think maybe other sector or like that. But which said it's better to Vajrasattva whom. Like that. So anyway, 28 times. So but how to make the most powerful purification is powerful to purify nirkama. That is with the remedy for powers. By perfecting the purification of the remedy for powers. Power reliance the culture. But depending on negative karma to collect with Buddha Dhamma Sangha, then by relying on Buddha Dhamma Sangha, like taking refuge like that, rely on, you purify. Then the negative karma is collected with the sentient beings, and then by generating bodhicitta, at the beginning you purify, like that. And then, most important one among those remedy powers, important one is regret. So you see, useful regret, not useless or harmful regret, useful regret. That's the most important one. So after you have to commit negative karma, create negative karma, then you see feeling regret, repentance, feeling regret very strongly, or even that makes the negative karma lighter. You're just feeling regret, or feeling sorry, haven't done that, or that itself makes the negative karma lighter. Like that. Or start purifies. So when you recite Vajrasattva, then you see from not only this life, not only today, from beginningless rebirth, negative karma is collected with the body, speech, mind up to now. Then particular, Patimasa Bhava, Bodhisattva Bhava, Tantri Bhava. Then heaviest one, harm to Guru's holy body, broad advice, disturb the holy mind, then disrespect, belittle at Guru. Belittle Guru. So broke Samaya or non-diversion thought rise, broke Samaya, after you make the connection. But also I must tell you this, just from the side. It is said, it says, after you make the connection with Guru, taking teachings, even Omahum, oral transmission, mantra, even like that, So after you have met connection, received Dharma, then or take initiation or teachings, whether lung or commentary, but then forgot. You see, you forgot to devote Guru. You forgot. Well, you did that. You made the connection, but then you forgot. Not necessarily got a heresy, anger, or broke, or gave up. Of course, it's very heavy karma. So. Sama sandu tsujule. Sama la so me seba. Dikbachimu cheba teba tune diladru. Nini lobe mawate dujan druba minjuro. Nini lobe mawate dujan druba minjuro. From Gaya Samajuru text. So, Simjan Tame la Swabi, Deba Chimbo Chavayan. Doja Teba Jatuche, Teba Tune, Diladru. Nini, Leve Mava, the Drilling Driver, Minjuro. So, what it's saying, it's very important to know that. Even you collect very heavy negative karma, Tamena, five negative karma without without break, kill the father mother of this life, kill the Arahat, cross blood Buddha, disunity among the Sanghas. So even you committed one or two or all the five or still you can purify and achieve enlightenment in this life. You can achieve enlightenment, full enlightenment in this life. But from the heart, be little to Guru, even you practice Tantra, you want to achieve enlightenment in this life. Oh, you have to know that. And I think maybe Kalachara said, maybe Kalachara text. So, even you practice not sleeping or what to say, because so much hardships you practice Tantra, but you see, what from the heart, belittled Guru, brought somebody, whatever, angry heresy, whatever. So, you see, that happened then. Not well, I think. Yeah. So the Kaza, even for events, with much hardships, no sleep and meditate, so much practice Tantra. It's like attaining hell. It's like you practice, practice so hard, that is. As I mentioned, but you see, but it's like achieving hell. You have done that, like achieving hell. Oh, that. Sometimes there are people, something happened with the guru, not necessarily with all guru, but with one guru. broke the connection or samaya, or how to say, the belittle it, or you see, Vadam Guru, for example. Then you see, nothing changed. That didn't not taking care of that, to purify and confess and all that. Nothing done. But so general practice is done, but so much hardship, but there's nothing done to purify, to confess, all that. Whatever you have to do, confess and whatever the Guru, to make the connection again. So nothing done. So much hardship, or then like achieving hell. That's like achieving hell, not enlightenment, like achieving hell. You have to understand that. So anyway, that's enough. What I was going to say is, so even you didn't belittle the Guru, Prasama or anything. Received the Omahung in the even room, or some commentary of the room is even like that. Met Dharma connection, but then later forgot to devote the Guru. So then what happens is that 500 lifetimes. So Jabje Papunga mentioned, the Jinimbo mentioned, you get reborn as a dog for 500 lifetimes. As a dog, 500 lifetimes. So I hope the dogs here, it's not like that. Yeah. 500 lifetimes, dog. Then, message in the Javaju, there, by Judge Pamuga mentioned, message in the Javaju means bad caste, lower caste. Even you're born human being, but lower caste, like untouchable in India. I remember in Nepal. So lower caste, the lost caste. So everybody think it's, very, kind of very bad. Don't give jobs, the official jobs in the government. Somehow difficult. Yeah. So yeah, raw caste. So they don't get much fruit. But people by other castes don't get much freedom. So there happened to one. He's a raw caste. I don't know his name. He started. He got degree from England, the Oxford University. What's his name? Abega. So Abega came, India. So then he gave a talk to the untouchables. So it happened to millions of untouchable truths. Happens. He gave a talk. And then they became Buddhist, millions. But I heard Buddha Dharma, Sangha they don't accept. So I think maybe some difficult to understand what taking Vichita Sangha. That is what difficult. I think so that. So anyway, But Jabja Sonamaji said, Kopan. Jabja Sonamaji gave teaching, explained, after 500 lifetime, you get born as dog 500 lifetime, then there's a scorpion. Then you get a scorpion. Well, it's possible. Some people like scorpion, some people interested in scorpion. It's possible. Yeah. Attracted to a scorpion. The joke. Yeah, I'm sure that. Scorpion. Huh? How do you say? How do you say scorpion? Huh? Yeah, scorpion. So that's the verse. Like this. You have to understand. If you forgot devoting, that's unbelievable. 500 lifetime dog. Can you imagine? Then after that, you won't get the song, but says scorpion. Like that. That I want you to let you know, because sometimes taking room, taking initiation, taking this, so easy, but then you don't follow. You don't follow as guru. That's a guru. You made connection, but then you see, don't really. You don't. It's the most precious thing in your life, bringing you to enlightenment. Free you from Lord, free you from samsara, free from Lord Nibbana, bring you to enlightenment. But you see, the most important thing in your life. But you don't think. You don't think that much. You don't know. You don't think that much importance. About the subject of Guru. So then that's all the shortcomings. Very, very dangerous, most dangerous. If you don't know, if you make a mistake, it's most dangerous. Those things I have to know. So that, yeah. So the also I mentioned the repentance, regretfulness. The onion satin, the created beginning Sangya Chudang Tokachunan repeat, but created Nikarkama with the body spirit mind from beginningless rebirth up to now. Then the degenerated Patema Shabha, Buddha Tangtri Bao. You see, like that. Then particular heavy Sinigrama collective with Guru harming the holy body, brought the advice, and disturbed the holy mind. The non-devotional rise and build it so anger, heresy, sovereignty, non-devotional rise. Yeah, means non-devotional means looking at it ordinary. Ordinary means having mistakes. Looking at it ordinary means Hishwan Lama in Delhi, after Hishwan gave Guru Puja commentary at Dharamsala a long time ago. I think we requested or something. Then in Delhi, I met Hishwan and then asked what does it mean ordinary. Then Hishwan said so having mistakes. So looking at it ordinary, so having mistakes, having delusions, having delusion, ignorance, and attachment, so forth, and contact, wrong contact, and all that. Things are. What about your mistakes? Appear you see all that. Yeah. If you look at ordinary, then you see ordinary. If you look at from the side of that side of the mistakes, you see mistake. You look at you looking at mistake side. Then you look at the quality side, which is positive. And you can look at enlightened being. Look at it, enlightened being. You see enlightened being. So it's up to your mind, how you do, how you look at wrong way or right way. So you see, you are achieving Buddhahood. You are achieving Buddhahood. What do you achieve Buddhahood? What do you don't achieve Buddhahood? Hell. So the whole thing depends on that way you're thinking, your way of thinking. Looking at it ordinary happen mistakes, or looking at it no mistake, only quality, and doing that. So it all depends on your mind. You see, so that. That, and then at the end of the Vajrasattva, when you finish the mantra, then you see that one, repentance is very important. That's the most important. Then, when you finish the mantra, then you say, to not commit again. To not commit again, you see, even you say to not commit again, doesn't become true. It doesn't become true because so many things, and to not commit again, it's not true. So becomes funny, something to laugh about. So anyway, according to lineage lamas, the lineage lamas, gurus, their advice is that you see, rather, complete liar, rather that, then the ones I can keep, Samaya Baba, Sobat, what I can keep, I will keep from now on. And the extremely difficult ones, subtle ones, extremely difficult ones, then I will abstain, because I will keep one day. So I mean like this, in a short time. So because it's so difficult, so you make it a short time. The ones are difficult, extremely difficult, I will keep it for those Samaya Bhava Sobhata, 1 day or 1 hour or minute. So even few seconds, at least. So that is more correct, promising. That's the advice. So that's more truth, So that's to not commit again the last power to not commit again. So four limited powers like this. So if it's a compassion, if your compassion or the Tattva Buddha or Vajrasattva, or if the four power, revealed four powers gathered, perfected with that, then it's powerful practice, powerful compassion, compassion practice, all of that. Then Guru Vajrasattva is extremely pleased with your place. Then Guru Vajrasattva tells you, Guru Vajrasattva is sitting on your crown. So there's four fingers empty, then there's seated there. So Guru Vajrasattva tells you, you're the rest of you're the race, a transfer, same as the normal race, the blood generation. But here, it's just the mind, different. So I think maybe so who is going to become inaugurated as king? There is king's son, not queen. King's son. It's who is going to be inaugurated king is the king's son. So like that, then see you. Then going to become Vajrasattva or Vajradhara, the king, you see, that benefit of a sentient being. So that's I would say one way that. All the negative karma, deadness, samaya, then collected from beginningless rebirth, were totally purified. From beginningless rebirth up to now, totally what Vajrasattva said. Then the Guru Vajrasattva absorbed to you. Your body, spirit, mind become oneness with the Guru Vajrasattva. Vajra holy body, Vajra holy speech, Vajra holy mind. That's not the well, anyway. Reality is not this gross one. Not this gross one. Like that. Sorry. There's extremely subtle the wind in mind and the wind and the expression of the five beams, speech. So the that. So one is feel, meditate, and it's very good to mental emptiness, and it's very powerful purification. At the end, if you can meditate on emptiness, in the emptiness, there's no I. In emptiness, there's no action. There's no I, creator of Nikritikama. In emptiness, there's no action, creating Nikritikama. Then meditate, do it slowly. In emptiness, there is no negative karma created. Then you can dedicate. Yeah, so as I often do, the dedication by sealing with the emptiness, or that, to achieving enlightenment, post-enlightenment, whatever, the Vajrasattva. So, see, due to three-time marriage collect by numberless and numberless Buddhas. So, whatever you say. Which is like this, which is like the dream, or like the mirage, like the illusion. There are many examples like that. So nothing is real. Then after that, met the eye, who's like that. I'm not saying it is mirage, it is a dream, it is a illusion. I'm not saying that. It's like illusion, like I forgot. So like I'm saying like. Then that means comes real one is not there, you see. So achieved Guru Vajrasattva's Buddhahood, it's life. And then like that. Then lead all the sentiments like that. To the Guru Vajrasattva's Buddhahood, it's like that. By myself alone, who's like that. So everything's totally empty. So that's we see one way. Then the other way, mirror labeled. Everything's mirror labeled like that. Sometimes you can do that. And sometimes, so you can do it. That which is truly existent, that which appears truly existent, that which appears truly existent. Truly existent, or you can say to which appears truly existent, and believed truly. So we see, so the awareness, mindfulness, that is hallucination. Awareness is that. So, you can say, like awareness is that. So, like the horn on my head, or $1 billion in my hand, like the $1 billion in my hand, or tail, like monkey tail, you know, tail, long tail, like my tail. So it doesn't exist. So you see, you use the example. Then made the eye, real eye, appeared briefly. Like the horn on my head. Let me use the example. So with each one, you can apply that, which means do not exist. Real appeared, believe real, but it's not there. That's very good. So that's it. So then please, I want to tell one thing. Then we start. You see, there's two geishas from Devung Monastery. So never want to take initiation. And never want to take initiation because of break the vows. So never want to take initiation in the practice tantra, never want to take initiation because then they break the vow. So then Lama Dicha mentioned, Lama Dicha said, because they have no idea of Vajrasattva practice. They have no idea. They don't know practice of purification. There is practice of purification. So, in the reality, so you see, after taking initiation, the great initiation, Tantra great initiation, the general, this one, general, permission to practice, but great initiation, then you see you have to take Tantra vow. So then you see, if you not engaging in practice, then even minute, then it's like mandala base. In a way, you offer mandala base, totally covered by dust, like that. The mind, so much, so many vows, subtle ones, and so break. So even such short time, their mind gets so obscured. So they, for example, usually in the car you put outside, put in the house of the car, what do you call house? Where you put the car? Garage, yeah. So, or you put some cloth in the car, so dust, so it doesn't cover it, but dust. Otherwise, the car outside, then completely covered by dust, in short time. So, like that, your mind, because unable to practice, so in a short time, completely obscured, breaking those subtle vows or things like that. So, Lama Adesh said, but during Vajrasattva practice, totally, in 1 second, totally get cleaned away, totally get purified all the negative karma through Vajrasattva. So these two cases do not know there's a Vajrasattva practice like that. So totally, you can clean away your mind, you see, obscuration. Such powerful. Like that, you see. So I think, gradually as you practice Lamrim basis, actualize, then you see Tantra, then you see gradually develops. Of course, not able to keep all the samaya, everything, but subtle, but you see, gradually your mind gets more developed, Lamrim base, foundation, then Tantra. So you see, so gradually develop through that, as you purify again. So mind gets developed, realization, so that Tantra, then you are able to achieve the higher, they remove all the gross and subtle obscuration, then achieving enlightenment. So like that, yeah. So, okay.